Yo, welcome back to Tel's Garage, and today it's Zimmy Day. We are back on the old R50 Mini, and today it's the dreaded gear oil day. Smells lovely. So today what we're going to be doing, we're going to be putting this in the gearbox, going to drain it, refill it. I'm going to show you about where the actual fill points are, show you an easy way to get to the fill points. Let's get to work. Right now, we are underneath the old Zimmy now, old BMW Mini, the r50. This gearbox, I believe it's got what's called a GS 552 BG gearbox. So that's what's on this, which is the later 5-speed of the r50. Now you can see here, this is the drain plug. Simple. Now no fluid's going to come out of here because pretty much this is another gearbox, because I got hold of this Mini and this Mini had a dead gearbox. So basically it's just going to have a little tiny wee. That's just the excess that's left in it. Now I believe this gearbox holds, so cats tell me it holds 1.7 to 1.8 litres of gear oil, which is not a lot. Also I would suggest, if you can, about putting an additive in as well to try and protect the bearings, because on these the main shafts run directly to the bearings, and that's one of the reasons why they are prone to going, because it's running straight on case hardening, not actually on a sleeve. That's what makes them a bit prone to gearbox problems. It also makes them a bit hard to rebuild them as well. So, plugs back in. So she's all drained out. Give that a nip up. One, that's it. That's it. Don't want that coming undone. Seen that one before. One of my mates come down here. So my gearbox making a bit funny noise, and the nut, his drain nut, had fallen out. He was running with no gear oil. Well, the weirdest thing here, right, is still today that gearbox is in his car, and it never blew up. Filled it back up with oil, ran sweet. Worked that out. All I could think of is it must have literally fell out just as he pulled into my workshop, or like into the lane, into the farm. But yeah, now the fill neck is up there. You see it? It is literally up there. See it? See it? Boom! Fill point. Fun to get to. My personal opinion, you either use a little pumpy pot, or the other option, you can take out, like I have, you can take out the battery box and air box, then you can access it from the top. So it literally sits, if you look up here, torch in the eyes, so it literally is there. Pointy stick, that's what we need, a nice pointy stick. There we go, look, that's a nice pointy stick. Pointy stick material, bosh. You see it? Fill point right there. And the good thing about filling it from the top is you can put it on the ground. See, these gearboxes, where they don't hold a lot of oil, if you have them jacked up and the fill net's at the back, what happens is the gearbox sits like that. So you fill it up with 1.7, but then when the car goes back down on the ground, it's got less fluid in it because the oil moves forwards and it drops away from the fill plug. So you end up only putting like 1.6 in and starving it a little bit. So you're best filling it when all four wheels on the ground. So you're best kind of going in like that. And then what you want to do is get your bottle of gear oil and put like a piece of poly pipe on it, like this stuff. That's what I normally do, with a bit of rubber pipe, and shove that into the old gearbox and give it a squeezy and fill it up. Right, that's what I'm going to do now. Right, so let's have a look. I will show you. I've created something. This is I have created a masterpiece. And here she be. Boom. So what we're going to do, I'm going to tuck this down in here. If we do it right, we can push that into the actual gearbox like so. Like that. And we'll turn it up the other way. Whoosh. And then theoretically we should be able to squeeze it in. Oh, she moves slow though. She moves slow like. I'm going to be here for a while. Yes, I am. I'm going to be here for ages. Ages. Part of me is wondering whether I should drill a hole in the bottom of it. Just like, leave it drain in. I'll drain in. Really slow like. No, come back here. We're losing stuff. We're losing it. It's gone. That's it. Alright, as you can see now, we are leaking out. So we are filled now, we're just levelling. In the end, I put almost 2 litres in that. And now we're just leaking out into the drip tray. So I'm going to let that leak for a tiny bit, and then I'm going to put the levelling plug back in. And there she be. Jobbers done us. So you feel a transmission on a Mini 1. Also, in the end, I kind of cheated and I used my massive syringe, because otherwise I would have been there all day and all night with that little tube. So I quit whilst I was ahead. Righty ho, we've stopped dripping out. Cap has got to go back in. Get that in. We've got lots of gear oil everywhere. So you just got to get it in. Alright. Yeah, nice and tight. There we go, that's it. Got a brake cleaner, Craig?
Yep.
It's right there. Let's give it a squirt down. It's covered in gear oil. Covered! She's covered. Get that, all that yummy off. Stop the car from stinking. Nothing worse than smelling a cat piss. Smells like cat piss.
Smells like cat piss.
Smells like cat piss. Hoorah! Climb! I smell like cat piss.
Nice.
Down there. Clean all that gearbox off. Here's gear oil. I know some people that love the smell of it.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, are you mad? It stinks.
It does stink.
They're like, oh, it smells well nice.
The smell at work is disgusting.
Yeah, I'm like, you're crazy.
No brake clean on the other hand.
Yeah. And you feel like you're leaving orbit because you're like flying with the fairies.
That's me every day at work.
And there you go, 1 gear oil change on a Mini, r50 BMW Mini. Hope it's been useful. If so, like and subscribe. Catch you later.